What is going on, everybody? Is that time again, finally. My Hero Academia Season 2, Episode 16, I want to say. Crunchyroll has it labeled as Episode 29, but Episode 16 titled Hero Killer Stain versus the UA Students. I think this will be, I mean, I have no idea, but just given by the title, if it's like Stain versus just the whole lineup of kids, that could be absolutely insane. A lot of you have been saying hurry and get to this episode. Supposedly this is supposed to be just as good or maybe better than the Todoroki versus Deku, possibly. I don't know. We'll see. Just got really swamped down with stuff here. Most of you guys know I just opened my own gym in January, so I'm in there every day, all day. So like if I fall behind, I really start falling behind on videos because I don't have the time to like catch up except late at night. That's why all my uploads are like at 12, 1, 2 a.m. But hopefully this is up by maybe 11, 10:30. We'll see how it goes. And since there's no Dragon Ball Super this week, including this video, guys should expect probably another two, so three in total My Hero Academia videos. And I need to get that Boruto video up as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump on into it. And then also, if you didn't know already, there's a poll currently on my channel. Go to the community section of my channel, vote. We're picking the new anime to watch because Dragon Ball Super is going to be over in the next month, and I'm going to be done with My Hero Academia Season 2 in the next month. So we need something to watch. Can't just watch Boruto all the time. So go ahead and take a vote. We got a really tight race going. But yeah, let's get into it. I haven't watched in a week. Yeah, so I need to get refreshed. We're pressing play right now. They got that music going. I'd like to see Gran Torino versus Stain. Like, how do they get so separated and like everything else? Yeah, that's another thing I want to know. What is the strength of these Nomus compared to the first one we saw? Are they on the same level? Are these like the rejected ones that didn't make like being able to go against All Might at 100%? And then another question, this just popped in my head. How did whoever created the Nomus, how do you know that like you've created something 100% or able to face All Might at 100%? You have some kind of like meter or scale to compare it to, or I find that really interesting that like, oh yeah, this is exactly 100% of All Might's power. The fact that you were able to even hone in or create something 100% of All Might's power is really interesting, and I'd like to find out how that was done. And I'm trying to let this opening grow on me, man, but this is definitely three out of we've had what, three total openings? This is definitely third. Here we go. He's going in. They look different, but there can't be that many with the brain spilling out like that. Nomu's brother. Oh, he's turning it on. Oh, Lord. All right, here we go. Stain versus UA students right now. God, that scream just makes it so much worse. He's not even acknowledging him. Yeah, he's just attacking anything that comes across his. Who just burned this man to a crisp? Don't tell me that's Endeavor or something. It is. Oh my god, if I get a Stain versus Endeavor, I will piss myself. I have never seen Endeavor in action. I know he's number two, so I mean, he's got to be pretty good and pretty strong. I need to see this. And he says he was looking for Stain. That's another question I had back then. Like, Stain is going around just dropping heroes and like paralyzing people. Like, why is he not number one on like the hero hit list? Like All Might, Endeavor, everybody should be like going after him to whatever extent it takes to capture. Oh, the guy with the fish head is looking for him. We've got to find out Stain's quirk this episode. Oh, jeez. I'm guessing it's got to be something that just paralyzes people when he touches you, maybe when his blades touch you. But then how do you get out of it is the question. Whoa, he just controlled that water. It's weird for you to go off with such a major incident in front of him. He knows why Ida ran off. Connect the dots. There we go. I would love to see Endeavor just come in and all three of them real quick. Oh, he's working on them as we speak. They're not as strong as the one from the USJ attack, but I finished verifying the behavior of six. So does his master think that they're not strong enough to kill Stain? Because then he wants Stain to help. Here we go. They got really good animation going on his face right now. He's fast. So is he going to be paralyzed now? Is my question. Okay. Yet they're supporting me. I'm glad that my work helps many people. They're building this up to like either Ida dies or Ida's about to get some like crazy power up. Being taken in by hatred before you and try anything for your own desires. He needs your blood. But can he only do it to one person at a time? I'm getting really strong Hedon vibes from Naruto. Like his jutsu, his quirk doesn't mean anything if he doesn't get. Yo, he came in there so silent. Is there a time limit to it? Can he paralyze? He can paralyze more than one person because he had Shigaraki and Warpgate paralyzed at the same time. Mm. So what percent is he running around at right now? 50%? 5%? He just has it on? Is it at 100%? Yeesh. Because I don't think he punched him at 100% right there. That 60% of the hero killer's victims were found in places without many people. The center of the commotion. Any alleyways near normal hero agencies. He can't move. Can the native hero guy move? He has to cut you or he needs your blood? Ida, what are you talking about? You can't even move. Man's just talking dumb. The eyes of white collar criminals like you burn silently. He's sending out his location. Who'd he send it to? All the other kids? I should have done whatever I could do to get a bird. So he's gonna try to protect them. We're about to get a Midoriya Stain battle right now. That's what makes you a hero. Does he think Midoriya is worth keeping alive? He thinks he's a. was a good decision. Oof. Oh my god. He's so fast. Where did he get him? That little nick. Wow. Does he need to ingest your blood? He thinks Midoriya is worth being a hero. Yeah, he does. They're not gonna kill this man. Exactly. So his life has been saved twice in this episode. Yeesh! He just used the fire. This is what I need to see. What are we just gonna have? A bunch of the students just paralyzed all the way down this alley? I was about to say he doesn't really need to get close as long as he can keep him. I don't see Todoroki getting paralyzed only because he really doesn't have a reason to get close. Just keep spamming at a distance by ingesting their blood. What the fuck are we doing? But he didn't get the blood though. He's got to go get that blade. That was flipping Kurlos. Wow. Wow. Ida, shut up, bro. He's moving. Yo, what the? He's getting dotted with blades. Oh, he can move now. Why? There has to be a time limit. It's even that specific to blood types have a time limit? Is that what we're getting at? That's a pretty specific it could be less effective with more people. Fair enough. What's number two? He didn't get enough. That blood type shit is like really a really specific restriction to have. Blood curdle. Just by tasting someone's blood, he can stop their movements for up to 8 minutes. Type OAABB. The amount of time he can stop them goes in order from least to most. He's pretty fast. Two kids against one, though. Todoroki, this is Todoroki speaking. Yo, Midoriya is moving. Mother cried and apologized for giving me with a smile. She said that for me to move forward without anything holding me back would make her happy. Wow, so he got the clearance from his mom, so he's just going. I was just so I could experience the fact that he's the number two hero. He's just fully embracing that fire. If this incident follows precedent, then the hero killed Ripper in Hosu City again. We'll go to Hosu City for a time on a business trip. Quirk. I still need an explanation of Endeavor's quirk other than it being flames. I'd appreciate the judgment and instincts of man called the number two hero. It was so simple. Those few words. Is Ida like snapping? Yo, it's just Todoroki now. They're gonna clash. He's moving, and that's the episode. Is it? Yep, that's it. Damn. Where does that? I mean, initial thoughts. Where does that rank? That's if that's got to be number two or number one. I would have to watch that again, and I would have to watch the uh, Todoroki versus Deku fight again to really see which one. Um, it kind of it makes maybe that episode is better because I know where we came from to get to that point. Um, it's crazy seeing what made Todoroki pick Endeavor's agency. He had closure with his mom. He's not forgiving him, but wanted to see what the number two hero is actually all about and all this kind of stuff. And then just getting that training with, I mean, that's great. I wanted those two to like, I wanted Todoroki to learn from him. I mean, not forgive him, just like he said, but um, to get that flame side just under control. Another question I have: how fast is Stain that he's able to keep up with Midoriya? Um, and then my other question is, what does Midoriya have turned on right now? Does he just have it on? Is he on at 5%? Is he on at 100%? Because you guys are telling me he can't do an in between. It's either 5 or it's 100. I'm guessing since he was punching him at 5%, he just has it on at 5%. That was pretty great. My kind of hints and everything were right. Stain's quirk had something to do with paralyzing people. So if he has to ingest your blood, and in the order, what was it? O, A, B, and B. He can only keep people like that for 8 minutes. Um, but then my thing is, can he like reset it every 8 minutes? Because he already got Deku again right there. Um, say, did Ida say he was type A or type? Either way, say 8 minutes is up and Ida stands up. If he has Ida's blood on a blade again, he just ingest it again and down goes Ida again. Another 8 minutes. Like you can just keep that going forever. I don't know. A good thing about this show is like every quirk has a restriction, um, or a limitation or some kind of like drawback. Um, so it's interesting to see kind of if we find out more about it. So we found out his quirk. I'm trying to find out like his origin story, where he came from, and it looks like he kind of acknowledges Deku as like, okay, that kid could actually be a hero. He wants to protect people. I'll leave him. I wonder, like, say he kills Ida right there and kills that native hero. Would he just have left and left Midori alive, killed him last? I don't know. Good question. That episode was great, and I mean that's going to spill into next episode. So maybe the Stain versus the students goes on for a while. I don't think any other students are in the area. Um, I would love to see a Gran Torino versus Stain, or an oh, if I get Endeavor versus Stain, I won't be able to contain myself. I don't know if we get that. Who knows? You would think so. Because Todoroki is in the same city. Endeavor is there. We just saw Endeavor like on the other side of the city there at the beginning of the episode. I'm just trying to gauge Stain's speed. Is he? Because are we? Because I think it's safe to say. Well, I don't know if it's safe to say. It's hard to tell. Is Gran Torino faster than 5% of One for All, or is it because Deku just still doesn't have One for All down yet at 5% that Gran Torino is faster than him? I don't know. But let's say One for All 5% is here speed. Gran Torino is like here in speed. Where's Stain in there? Um, should be interesting to see. I mean, but you guys tell me that Deku is so like as we go on that he's so OP and just the One for All. Like it's a huge gap between like first place and second place with that power. Um, so my question is like, if All Might showed up on the scene, would he just flick Stain? Like it would just be a wash. Like if Stain doesn't get a drop of All Might's blood, is it even a competition? Like would it even be anything serious? I don't know, but yeah, the episode was great. It might right now I have it tied for the number one episode of the entire series, season 1 and season 2, and mainly because there's been so much build up to Stain and what his quirk is. Um, Deku's been training. Seeing Endeavor actually do something hero-like and not just like look like a terrible father was great. Seeing Todoroki come in with the flames and it was great. So let me know what you guys thought. It is 9:45 right now. Hopefully this video can be up by 10:30, 11. We'll see. Like, share, favorite, subscribe. Again, we have a poll up on the community page. Go vote if you haven't already. And yeah, as always,